I have 7 remote roles that are hiring ASAP, and these are very good positions as well. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, my name is Misha. This is Life Unfiltered. Thank you so much for those of you that have been subscribing, liking the content, commenting. I implore you, if you're a first timer and you're always visiting us, like the content. Subscribe to the channel, absolutely free to support what I'm doing here, which is simply get everybody into a remote role for 2025 and beyond. All right, so we're going to jump right into the roles. I'm going to give you just few details about each role, and then you can do your own research. The first company is Direct Interactions. Now, with this company, they're hiring for the FEMA contract, and they're hiring a lot of roles. I believe up to 1,000 or more. So, if you were looking for something quick, something supplemental, this would be the ideal role for you. It is fully remote, it's full time, however, temporary. And like I said, this will be something that you can do on the side or on top of what you already do. So let's talk about who they are. They're headquartered in Seattle. Direct Interactions run contract centers across the country with a team of American representatives. All right. To be considered, you must first be invited to go through our job trial phase assessments. This correspondent will come via email if selected. Please ensure that you regularly check all your email inboxes to avoid missing any important correspondence or deadlines for response. Now, mind you, guys, I know people that have applied and the same day they will get correspondence to do the assessment, and then they'll hear back within the next day or so. So it's a very quick process as well. A few of the requirements, let me list a few for you. Effective listening and comprehension skills, ability to closely follow instructions, outstanding verbal and written communication skills, proper telephone etiquette, and so much more. You want to make sure you go through all of those. And then we have additional requirements. You must pass a criminal background, must be able to work in the US legally, must be a current resident living in the United States, and must have at least a high school diploma. It tells you what you'll be doing in the job, and it gives you specifics as it pertains to the training. Training is done virtually and will consist of virtual instructor led and self-paced learning. You must first attend a mandatory orientation session. Orientation, training, and nesting are paid events, so you get paid for the time frame. 100% attendance is required in all phases of the onboarding process. They go on to list the training dates. So I this looks like what, a 6-day training process, 8-hour shifts. So you want to be mindful of that. Agents must be able to work at least 32 hours per week within the hours of operation noted below. And their hours of operation will be Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is the pay rate? This is $15 per hour. It is a W-2 employee position. You are paid bi-weekly via direct deposit. And like they already said, all mandatory events are paid. Orientation, training, and nesting. You do have accrued paid time off. You do have sick time, and there's also a mention of health benefits as well. It goes through the technical requirements. More than likely, they'll do a speed test on your device. And they go on to state that they are not hiring in these states: California, Connecticut, Washington, New Jersey, or New York. All right, guys, if that's a fit for you, it's a pretty easy application and hiring process. Like I said, they're looking for a lot of agents, so go ahead and check that one out. Moving to our next role, everybody knows ADT. Well, they are hiring for a remote collection specialist, all right? It is nationwide. However, this is a remote role. ADT has been in the business of helping save lives since 1874. We know that what they do, right? What are the duties and responsibilities? Let's list the first three for you. Resolve inbound and outbound calls by using multiple applications and screens. Respond to general billing inquiries to review and resolve account issues, and ability to negotiate and obtain payments today or post date within 7 days. There's a few more there that you want to ensure that you go through. Specifically, they're speaking about the internet requirements. You want to pay close attention to that. You don't need much education. They're asking for a high school diploma or equivalent, minimum of 2 years in first party collections, inbound, outbound call center experience, customer service experience in a remote setting, and of course, multi-screen navigation. They list the skills: basic typing, math, problem solving, strong communication and verbal skills, etc., etc. What is the schedule? They said our department is closed on weekends and most holidays, allowing our employees to enjoy every weekend off. That's amazing. This role offers a variety of shifts, schedules of Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With training, this is very important to note, guys. This role will have required on-site training in our Wichita office. Pay close attention. So that means you will need to be in Kansas for this one. All right. You want to make sure that you pay attention to that. We offer 8 weeks of paid training. What is the pay range? The pay range for this role is going to start at $14.35 and go all the way up to $17.10 an hour. They also, average monthly commission listed here is $300. And of course, they list the other benefits that they do offer, and of course, the paid holidays off, etc., etc. So if you are in Kansas, this is a position that is perfect for you, or if you're close by and you can go to the training on site. We are switching gears to this company they have 5 roles. Okay, so we're going to go through each of them. The company is called Thyme Care. It's spelled Thyme, as we can see. A little tongue twister there. I don't know what's happening with my words today. The first role is a quality assurance coordinator. Now I'm going to give you just a bit about the company now, and then we're going to run through the rest of the roles. They are remote or Nashville, Tennessee. Imagine building a better healthcare journey for cancer patients where individuals and their loved ones feel seen, supported, and heard by their care team, both in and out of the clinic, where fast access to high quality care is the norm, not the exceptions, where patients have access to care navigator to guide them through their diagnosis and trusted support all along the way. All right, in your role, guys, as a quality assurance coordinator, it will be your job to review our care team's interactions with members, their caregivers, physicians, and vendors, resources via telephone, text, and email, and assess those interactions against our quality standards to make sure that we're keeping high and consistent quality standards across our care team. Be sure to go through the rest of the information here. Of course, it's relevant to your role, so you want to know what you'll be doing. What leads to success? After your first 3 months, you will have completed training, are up to speed on the Thyme Care systems, tools, technology partners, and care team, begun auditing care team interactions and recording improvements to share with care team leadership, identified and surfaced quality trends, helping to inform care team training needs. It goes on to give more information, so it's very detailed as to what you'll be looking at 3 months out. It gives more information as to the values of the company itself, so you want to go through those as well. Let's talk about the pay rate. The pay rate is going to be starting at $33.66, and it can go all the way up to $34.62 per hour for this role. Like I said, it is nationwide or in Nashville, Tennessee. It is a remote role. It's a very good paying job. So if you guys are interested in this role, go ahead and apply. All right, next position, same company. So we're just going through the role and what they're paying. They're looking for a bilingual admin assistant team lead. It is fully remote, right? And let's go down just a little bit about your role as a bilingual Spanish English admin assistant team lead. You will be leading one of our frontline teams who are responsible for managing inbound calls, texts, emails, and faxes from members and providers and connecting them to their care team. It goes into more details for you. This role and the shift is 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to bear that in mind. It tells you about your first month and goes into detail as to what you will be doing. It tells you about your first 3 months, which I think is amazing to kind of map out what success would look like. It gives you more details about the company, as we previously talked about. Now let's talk about the pay. This is a non-exempt full-time position. The pay rate starts at $26.44 an hour, and the shift is going to be 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we previously said. It is easy application for this position as well, guys, and I think the pay is very good as well. So you want to go ahead and check that out if you're interested. All right. Here is the third one with this company. They're looking for an enrollment specialist. You can be remote or in Nashville, Tennessee. We know about the company, a little bit about your role. As an enrollment specialist, your job is to talk to prospective members, educate them on our services, and encourage them to join Time Care to receive free of cost support throughout their cancer journey. It goes into more details there. Like I said, you want to read that to make sure that you are fully informed. Let's take a look at the pay rate. This is the same as the previous one. It's going to be $24.03 per hour. The shift for this role will be 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to go ahead and review the rest of the information, which I believe talks about the benefits, et cetera, for this role. So that's the enrollment specialist. The next position with Time Care is a care partner. Let's look at what you'll be doing in this role. In this role, your job is to talk to, navigate, and guide our members who have cancer throughout their journey. You will report into our care partner team lead and spend most of your day reaching out to our members by phone, text, video, and email to check in on their needs. All right. I think this is really, I love the company and what it does, right? So if you believe in compassion, I'm sure most of us can relate to having family members that go through cancer. I lost both my parents to cancer. And so I really, it's heartfelt to see the type of work that they're doing or what you'd be doing in this role. If you're not compassionate, don't do this job, because you have to be able to be compassionate yet still professional. But I truly believe in the vision behind this company. I really do. And I can just imagine how helpful it is for those families that are navigating cancer. So for this particular role, the pay rate is going to be $24.03 an hour, and the shift for this role is going to be 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they give you two options. Hopefully you're able to pick one, or they'll place you in the best one as well, according to the company needs. So that's the care partner. All right, and this is the last one. This is the admin assistant. Of course, it's remote. They are hiring for a start date in December. So get your foot in the door now. It is remote or in South Haven, Mississippi. Now, let's talk a little bit about what you'll be doing in your role. As an admin assistant, you'll be handling inbound and outbound calls, text messages, secure emails, and faxes from members and providers, and connecting them to their care team. They talk about after your first 3 months, which is amazing, what leads to success. They talk about their values. Let's talk about the pay. For this role, the pay is going to be at $19.23 per hour. They do not have the schedule listed, but there you have it. They have more information. Definitely, guys, you want to do your due diligence and go through each of these roles to make sure it's a fit. Like I said, I love this company. I believe in what they're doing. And they also have many other roles. So go into the website itself. If none of these appeal to you, look for those remote roles that they have openings for, and best of luck to you, right? And sure, here's a tip. Always tailor your resume to be relevant to the position you're hiring for. Because what happens is when they're running your resume through their database to see if you should get an interview or not, they're looking for key words. So ensure that you bear that in mind. Get your resume tailor-made. Like I said, if you need assistance with resume services, I do offer that. You can get with me. I'll be happy to assist you. All right, guys, there you have it. 7 roles, hiring fast, though they have good salaries, good pay, if you ask me. easy application process. Some of them are easy hire. So I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to share the content, like the content, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all that you guys do to help me grow as we continue to help each other. All right, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other.